All praises, all honor, all glory belongs exclusively to the Holy One of Israel, whose name alone is Yah. By saying hallelujah, and let me read Proverbs 26. As snow in summer and as rain in harvest, so honor is not seemly for a fool. And fools don't get honor. Honor has its own definition. Maybe they're looked upon as great people, but they don't. But honor is not seemly for a fool. As the bird by wandering, as the swallow by flying, sir, so the curse causeless shall not come. Now, what does that mean? Y'all may want people to be cursed, pray, and hope that they be cursed, but their doings is of the Almighty. He's the one that's going to judge them and going to say, well, is this cause worth them being cursed? A whip for the horse, a bridle for the ass, and a rod is for a fool's back. What does that mean? It said foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. Say he beat him, he will not die. Beat him, and you deliver him from hell, from Sheol. So a fool's back needs to be punished. Verse 4. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit. I use this proverb every single day when dealing with people. You know they said something stupid to you, and there is no intelligent and right answer because it was a foolish statement, and you really shouldn't answer it. Why you look like that? Why you so dumb? That's a foolish question because I'm not dumb. So why should I even answer that? Why you always get mad every time somebody asks you, and then what? I get mad. But I use this proverb every day. Once again, Proverbs 26 and 4. Answer not, don't answer a fool according to his folly. Don't answer a fool according to his foolishness, lest thou also be like unto him. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit. So you start answering a fool when he's saying something dumb to you, you start feeding into his foolishness, then he might think he's smart. He said, dang, he's feeding to my little game I'm playing. He that sendeth a message by the hand of a fool cutteth off the feet and drinketh damage. The legs of the lame are not equal. So is a parable in the mouth of fools. This also lets it be known that the Almighty's parables coming out of my mouth may not be 1,000% correct. I don't consider myself 100% wise man. So it's not the same as when you listen to one of the teachers that are live right now. But I am doing this not for you. As he that bindeth a stone in a sling, so is he that give honor to a fool. So, what fools are we giving honor to? These rappers? Are we giving honor to those people? Are we giving honor to fools? As a throne goeth up unto the hand of a drunkard. Let me see, read that again. As a thorn goes up into the hand of a drunkard, so is a parable in the mouth of a fool, or in the mouth of fools. The great Elohim that formed all things both rewardeth the fool and rewardeth transgressors. So Elohim does reward the fool. Don't think because the fool has a reward in his hand that Elohim didn't give it to him. Satan didn't give it to him. He don't own nothing. He has to ask Elohim for permission, Yahweh for permission. Verse 11, as a dog returns to his vomit, so a fool returns to his folly. So as a dog returns to his vomit, so does we go back to the same sins we always been doing. We go right back to the sins we was already doing. As a dog returns to his vomit, a fool returns to his foolishness. See thou a man wise in his own conceit, there is more hope for a fool than of him. That's a self-indictment. See a man wise in his own conceit. Do I not come over here thinking I'm wiser than my own conceit? No. I'm doing this because I said I was going to do this. I'm not I want the Almighty to judge me. Am I a wise man? If not. Because there's more hope for a fool than for somebody who's coming up on here thinking they all that the most wise Dalai Lama or something. Come on now. That's prideful. And I'm not the one. The slothful man saith, there's a lion in the way. A lion is in the street. As the door turneth upon hinges, so does the slothful upon his bed. So the slothful's reason for not doing anything is because there's a lion in the street. So that's his excuse for being lazy. And as the door turn upon his hinges, so the sloth will turn upon his bed. Verse 15. The sloth will hide his hand in his bosom. It grieveth him to bring it again to his mouth. The sluggard is wiser in his own conceit than 7 men that can render a reason. He that passes by and meddleth with strife belonging not to him is like one that take a dog by the ears. So what does that mean? You see 2 people arguing. You see 2 people striving. You see 2 people going at it. Verse 17. He that passes by and meddleth with strife. So you meddling with somebody else's strife, belonging not to him, is like one that take a dog by his ears. Now, what happens when you take a dog by his ears? He going in on your ass. They're going to come and mess with you. So don't mess with other people's strife. Let's continue. As a madman who casts firebrands, arrows, and death, so is the man that deceiveth his neighbor and saith, am I not in sport? And that's what people do all the time. They say, oh, fuck you, you dumbass, ugly, stupid motherfucker, you ain't shit. And then turn around and say, oh, I was just playing. Oh, I was just playing with you. Yeah, I dogged you. Yeah, I lied to you. Yeah, I deceived you. But I was just playing. Right, what does it say? Verse 18. As a madman who casts his firebrands, arrows, and death. So this person is throwing death at you because when that arrow hits your heart, But what does it say? So is the man that deceiveth his neighbor and saith, am I not in sport? What does that mean? Ain't I'm just playing? I deceived you, but I was just playing about it. And that's what people do all the time. But no, you should not be lying and then turn around and say you were playing and deceiving and manipulating and dealing falsely and then turn around and say, oh, am I not in sport? Let's continue. Where no wood is, there the fire goes out. So where there is no talebearer, the strife cease. Let it go. Stop talking about it. Where no talebearer, where does it say no talebearer? Somebody revealing secrets. I done told you something and now you telling everybody else. I done did something with you and now you telling everybody else about what? Our business. What's supposed to be kept between us. No, where no talebearer is, the strife cease. Verse 21. As coals are to burning coals and wood to fire, so is a contentious man to kindle strife. That contentious man is going to kindle strife. Verse 22. The words of a talebearer are as wounds, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly. So yeah, this talebearer's words is like wounds because he didn't tell all your business, something that was supposed to be private, something that he let you in or she let you in to know these certain things, to trust you with these certain things. So now that you're talebearing, they're like wounds. Verse 23. Burning lips and a wicked heart are like a potsherd covered with silver dross. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be shewed before the whole congregation. Now, what does it say? He that hateth dissembleth with his heart. What does that mean? With his lips, and layeth up deceit within him. What? They hate you. Got people listening that hate me. It's gonna get in my face and start dissembling with their lips. Even though they got hate in their heart, they're gonna be dissembling with their lips to me. What does it say? He that hateth dissembleth with his lips and layeth up deceit within him. When he speak fair, and this is what they're gonna do to you. They're gonna speak fairly and good words to you. Believe them not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, whose hatred is covered. So they're speaking fairly, but their hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it shall return upon him. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. So lying tongue, flatter. What's a flattering mouth? Oh, you doing too much. You doing too. Flattering is when you go above and beyond. You're lying. If you are talking about a woman and you truly feel she's beautiful and you want to elaborate like the Song of Solomon saying her eyes are like the fish pools of Heshbon, that's one thing. That's not necessarily flattering. Flattering is used deceitfully. That's a deceitful form of complimenting. But I want to give all praises to Yahweh, not to anyone else, not even to me, whether I have anyone at all checking this out. It's not for you. It's for my Yahweh, my family, and I. All praises to Yah. Hallelujah.